In today's video, continuing the 21-day challenge, we're going into energies that are being sucked out of you and then a couple of ideas or suggestions of how to get that energy back. Day 14 of the 21-day challenge for empaths and highly sensitives. Today I'm going into continuing with this theme of energies and going into when you have your energy kind of sucked dry, like a energy vampire. You know, when people come over and maybe you're at a gathering and someone is just talking away and you feel by the end of it just completely drained. Like it took everything out of you and they just took and you happily gave it away. I say happily gave it away. I don't think we always mean to, but it happens. It's like, I did not want to just have all my energy sucked out of me, but I didn't know how to shift out of this. And in many cases, it's like, well, why did we not shift out of it? Why? You know, what was it that had us stuck in that? So that's the first question I have for you is why did you stay in it and what can you do? You know, what kind of tools can you have in your back pocket for, I'm going to shift out of this now because I don't actually want all of my energy drained. But like the video yesterday where I said start to notice those moments of when your energy is shifting. And in that moment, it's like if you have someone talking away and you're starting to go, oh, I can't take this anymore. It's like, what is going on? That they're kind of taking up all this space. They're taking up everything and you're kind of closing in on yourself. And it's like, oh, they're taking my energy too, and my happiness and my joy and everything. And breathe and ground yourself in that moment. Get that grounding, you know, rather than just being like, I'm having to take it away from me, and find a way to shift it. Like find a way to get out of that situation, to move, to shift, to do something, you know, to shift it so that you're not just having this like life taken out of you. And again, breathe. I feel it in myself right now of like, oh, it's being pulled out of me. So connect again into the ground and breathe. And then it's like, how do you get your energy back after that? Like, how do you feel the life in yourself again? And for myself, it is like I need a quiet space then. I need a place where I can actually have a moment to myself to, you know, bring myself back to me. And for me, definitely getting out in nature. I mean, if you're at a gathering or a party, it's not like you can just step out and be out in nature. But if you can give that to yourself anytime throughout the day of being outside, being, you know, out with the trees, it is very supportive for me. But also having a lot more quiet time as well, like having that time to myself. And I can easily go sit in a cafe and even put headphones on or write in my journal, you know, like I can just be, maybe there is a lot of people there, but I can be in my own little space, even with all these people around me. So if you can find a kind of place that you really feel comfortable in, that you can go to, that also just gives you that time and space to yourself. And like I said, even putting on the headphones or something and just reconnecting into yourself. And when I say reconnecting to yourself, it could even just be giving yourself a breath, you know, or reading something that gives you pleasure and joy, that isn't just going on to, you know, TikTok or YouTube or whatever, but actually something that can replenish your energy. So I would be curious if there's ways that you actually replenish your energy. Do put that in the comments below, because I'm sure we all have all little things that we have come up with over the years for ourselves to replenish that energy in ourselves when it has kind of been sucked out of us. But for today, it is knowing that you have certain things, that ways that you can replenish your energy. Like, what are those ways? Like, start to really pay attention to and know what those ways are that you replenish your energy. And give yourself that permission of, yes, I can have these moments by myself or whatever I need to replenish that energy. Because I think too often we don't give ourselves that time that we need, that space that we need. And when we are being sucked dry from this energy and we're not able to get away from it and we feel exhausted and drained from it, it's like, oh, I do need some time and space to actually replenish myself, to feel more energized in myself again, and be able to then interact with people again in a more balanced way in ourselves. And thank you again. I'm AmyC with You Finding You. And in the dialog box below, you'll see there's a freebie to clearing other people's energies, like any that you take on that is stressful, anxious, and you can clear other people's stuff off of you. As well, there's a PDF with some tips and tools of, ways to maintain and set your energy as an empath, as a highly sensitive. So again, do take a look. That's in the dialog box below. And thank you again. If you are enjoying and getting value out of these videos, do hit that like, share, and subscribe. And thank you. I'll see you in the next video.